Good day. Now let's start with the vowels. A, E, I, O, and U. A. For an apple. E. For an elephant. E. For an igloo. O. For an oval. And U for ultra.
The reader is now currently on stage 1 of reading acquisition. In this stage, he cannot understand what the text is all about, but he can already recognize the words.
Text? Genre.
After further practice reading, he is now in stage 2. He has now developed the skills on how to read properly. He can now also understand the text better. Unlike before, he can now proceed to the preceding text and not get stuck on one concept.
Stage 3. At this stage, the reader has expanded vocabularies, built background and world knowledge, and developed strategic habits for reading. For example, I am reading a book set in the Middle Ages. For a reader in stage 3, I am supposed to have in my schema, also known as the background knowledge, information about the Middle Ages. At this stage, I should have known about the unfamiliar words in this selection and have developed certain strategies for me to be able to successfully venture to a piece of history right under my nose.
Stage 4 of reading acquisition, the reader can now analyze text critically and can now fully understand it without being confused with all of the different points of view presented in the reading selection. For example, I am reading a crime fiction book, like The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. In a story like this, wherein a crime has been committed, the hero of the story, Holmes, must hear all the different opinions of the other characters, victims, witnesses, and the criminal. As a reader, one must not get confused and has to easily understand the story of different perspectives of the different characters in the story. If the reader fails to do so, he will lose the sense of the story.
Good day. Before reading, we need to have an idea on what we are about to read. By looking at the cover page, what does the title say? What can the other people say about the text that you are about to read? What does the table of contents say? You can research about the background of the author, where he came from, his experiences, his expertise, and there can be guide questions when you are reading. Which points of the author do you agree on? Which points of the author do you not agree on? Is the author's way of explaining the text effective? Is the text believable? Which of the author's ideas are correct, and which are false? Are all the important information laid out properly? And has the author fulfilled your purpose in reading? Thank you.
Hello guys. Hello. I'm Joey Cabinet Corner. And my companion is
Mark Hardest.
Okay. We're here to discuss about processes of reading.
We have 4 steps of reading. The first step is recognizing the printed symbols. Since this is not just merely symbols, but letters and characters. The second step is attachment of prior knowledge to your step 1. Since we're using English as our prior knowledge, we can read this as exit.
The third one is relating it, or just saying, putting meaning on it, since you're only reading. we're using English word. The word exit means go, is a noun which means going out, passageway out, something like that. The fourth one is using it in everyday living, practicing it, etc. like that. The second topic that we're about to discuss are theories about reading. First one is a top-down. Top-down is a theory in which the author is more important than the text. What the author thinks is better than what is written in the text. So the second one is the bottom-up. Bottom-up is a theory in which the text is more important than the author. It indicates a passive reading. In other words, the second topic that we're about to discuss is theories about reading. The first theory is bottom-up theory. This is a type of theory in which the reader is much of a passive type. Passive type reader is a type of reader in which he just take information without even comprehending and analyzing it. It is in this type of theory that the text is more prioritized than the reader. Second theory is the top-down theory. It is a type of theory in which the reader is much more prioritized than the text. The reader in this type of theory is more of a reactivist. He or she reacts with the text because in this type of theory, what his opinion is much more appreciated than what is written in the text. The third one, the interactive skill. It is the type of theory in which it is combination of the two theories, the top-down theory and the bottom-up theory. In this type of theory, what is your prior knowledge is important because it will be added to what is written in the text. In the end of this theory, you will have a more complex knowledge than what you had before.
Ano? Tingin ka sa camera.
Okay.
Tapos, ano ba? Wag kang masyadong mabilis. Parang nagmamadali ka kasi. Okay.
Nasaan ka na ako sa simula?
Dun sa, anong stage ka na ba? Ay, anong theory ka na ba?
Simula ko ulit.
Theory.
Teka,
Theory.
ano ba unang theory na ako na-explain?
Saka nawawala ka kasi. Parang, okay. Game na.
Sige, mauna ka na.
Sige.
Di ba tayong pwesto?
Ayun. Tsaka
Sige.
wag ka masyadong nakatayo lang. Tsaka wag posture. Masyadong ano, parang basta, tinatama din everything. Tapos, gusto mo minsan ganyan ka. Parang, as in, wag lang mukhang wala kang gana. Dito tayo sa may ilaw. Tingin sa camera, okay? Game.